Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ariana. If you are new to my channel, hey, welcome. If you're a loyal subscriber, thanks for watching. Welcome back. Tonight I'm actually doing that rainbow tutorial that I have posted on my Instagram, that rainbow picture. I will insert it here for you guys to see. It's this really cool rainbow eye pride awesome look that I did using my BH palette, and I'm just going to quickly do that for you guys again tonight. So I do have some makeup on my face already from another thing that I was doing earlier tonight that didn't end up working out because I really don't like the palette that came in my BoxyCharm this month. It's the Element of Surprise palette by ColourPop, and the colors in it just aren't for me. Like it's not great. So if you guys are interested in this palette, go look at my my Boxy unboxing and you'll see. I did swatches with it. I didn't do an eye look with it because these colors are too boring for me. Like an Element of Surprise, you'd think that it would be like all of these radical colors, but it's mostly browns, and I just pass. So I didn't do an eye look, so I'm gonna do my rainbow one. So I'm just gonna quickly take this eye makeup off so that we can get into this. So. And the first thing that I'm going to do is prime my face and my eyes with the Hangover primer. So if you guys are new to my channel and you've never seen me play around with this palette before, this is the Take Me Back to Brazil palette. It is by BH Cosmetics. It is my favorite of all time palette. Like, this is the best palette I've ever used. It's so colorful, so pigmented, it's awesome. I believe how I did it last time, I just took the white color at the very bottom here and I put that all over my eyes just to make the color stand out even more. So I'm just going to do that. So it looks like that. Can't really see it because it's white. And then the first color, I am going to look at my photo just as a reference so I know what I did. So I'm going to start off with this green color right here. This nice bright lime green color. And I'm just going to be putting it into the inner corner of my eye. I need to get my studio set up. So I'm just putting the green in the inner corner. So this color and this color. And then I'm going to be moving on to this blue right here and this blue right here. And then you just go right over top of where you put the green last, where you let off. And just in like a stripe motion. Just going into those two colors. And this is what makes the transition from the green to the blue, like the aqua color. And then I'm just going back into that green again, that really vibrant green, and just making it even more vibrant in the inner corner so it stands out more. And then back into the aqua teal color. Make that transition, and then you're going to go over to this blue, and I think I just mixed these two blues together, so this blue and this blue to make the darker blue. And I just put that next to it, and then just slowly build that color up. went to this color right here and this color. And I just slowly started building the colors up as gradually as I wanted to make them as dark as I wanted, and just blending them all together so that they looked like they seemingly blended into each other. Don't be afraid to bring it up really high too, because you can just clean it all up with a sponge and makeup remover at the end. So I'm just going over all of the parts that I want to be a little bit darker. I'm just making them as dark as I want them with the colors that I used on top. And now I'm just blending everything together so that there's no harsh lines. I went in with a little cotton round and my makeup remover. And then I just go up and I make that solid line. And I just clean up anything that is too high, in my opinion, from where I wanted it. And then I just continue. I just go back in and continue doing what I was doing where I left off. So I'm going to add more purple. And I'm also mixing in a little bit of this deep purple just to get a darker, more pigmented purple in there. And once I have that dark purple, I move on to this blue. Oh, sorry, onto this blue color that's right underneath the purple. So I'm just taking a little pencil brush right now, and I'm just going on with the aqua colors that I used. And I'm just making those ones brighter just right there. And I'm going to go back in with this deep dark blue, mixed in with this blue. And just keep deepening this blue until I get it to the color that I want it. So there's no real right or wrong way to do this. I would recommend picking up this palette if you do want to do this tutorial, because I'm not exactly telling you guys which colors you have to use or which blues you have to use. I'm just going by what colors I think will go in what spots and just mixing them in as I go. So it looks something like that. That's the bluey green side. So now I'm just going to go over with just a little bit of that lime green, the first shade that we did. And I'm just going to blend everything and get rid of any harsh lines. And then again, just go over everything one more time just to make sure that it's as pigmented as I want. Only one that I haven't gone over so far is that really, really, really vibrant green. It's not blended. Well, it is blended really well. It's just the middle color isn't showing up on the camera as vibrant as it is in person. That's a little annoying. So I started off with yellow and then moved on to orange and then moved on to a pink. So I'm just gonna get all of this color off of my brushes. So I started with this bright yellow color right here in my inner. So it looks like that in the inner corner. And then I moved on to this orange. This very, very vibrant orange color right here. Now, this palette is really, really pigmented except for the orange. I don't understand, but the orange just isn't pigmented. And I want it to be way more bright than it is, and it's driving me nuts. And I tried to do a couple looks now with it, and it's just not that bright, and it sucks. I want it to be super bright, but it's just not. So once you have it lit like that, and then I moved on to this hot pink. Now the orange side is significantly easier than this side because it's only 3 colors rather than the 4, but I'm probably going to go back and fix some of the stuff on this side because it's not as blended as I want it to be, but that's what this entire look is. It's just experimenting and blending and blending and blending and blending. Now you can try wetting your brush or whatever you want to use to make the orange a little bit more pigmented. I've tried wetting it the very first time that I did this, so I'm going to do it again just to see if my orange comes out a little bit more. The only thing that sucks about wetting eyeshadows, I find, especially with BH shadows, is that they're really hard to blend once they're wet. So keep that in mind. My pencil brush again, and I'm just going back into that yellow, and again just bringing it up. And just going in with the blending brush and blending out all of those harsh lines. Now, of course, so for the yellow, I'm using it on my blending brush, and I'm using the yellow color, and I'm just blending out those harsh lines, making it fade into each other really nicely. And then again, I'm going back into the orange, and I'm blending it out into the pink. And then once it's like that, go back with your pencil brush, go back into the pink, and just reapply the pigment so it's darker. Makeup is art. You do not have to follow this tutorial exactly how I did it. Like, there's no right or wrong way to do rainbow eyes. Just do whatever you want. But this is just how I did it. So once this is all done, I go in and clean up underneath because I'm going to put on a full face of makeup, and I do my under eyes after I do my makeup. Okay, now that I have my foundation on and my contour on, I cannot speak, and my eyebrows all done, I am going to do the under eyes with the rainbow color, and I used a very, 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 very small brush to do this look. So I just used a brush that looked like this, very small, and I just basically mimicked what I did on top on the bottom. So starting with the green, the lime green, I just put it underneath. Then I move on to the colors that I used for the aqua. And then I move on to the darker blues. And then I finish off with that purple. Maybe don't put that much. And then you just take your blending brush and blow it all out. So again, it looks like that. I made a mistake, so I'm just gonna go in and clean that up. So it looks like that. So just the purple to the blue to the teal to the green. And then on the other side, just wipe the brush off. I use that yellow. To the orange. Yellow did not want to come off. To the pink. And then just take your blending brush and just blend it all together. So it looks something like that. So there's just a couple spots on the top that I'm gonna go in and fix quickly, just because for me personally they were not blended as nicely as I want. So if yours is good, then your eyes are done. But I'm just gonna quickly fix up a couple spots. I wish the orange was as pigmented as the pink is, because that pink is amazing, but this orange just doesn't compare. Not even close. So I did buy some rainbow eyeliners from NYX, but I think I'm just gonna go with the classic black one for this look, because that's what I did in the picture the other night. So I'm just gonna do exactly what I did, but it's just a felt liner like this, nothing fancy. So I'm just gonna quickly do my eyeliner and I will be right back. I did falsies and I did some eyeliner. I didn't do it on camera just because you guys have seen people do falsies and eyeliner a million and one times. It's really unnecessary. So this is the finished look. What I did in my last video, or not my last video, in the picture, I just used Jeffree Star Queen Supreme. I just put this on all over my lip. So it looks like that. It's just this really nice pink color. And then I mixed in some of the Cover FX Shimmer Veil, just because I love what it does to the lips. And I just did kind of like a galaxy ombre. Just right in the center. So I made it very vibrant and very sparkly. And then I just finished off my eye look with going into my Anastasia Beverly Hills and Amrezy palette. And I just highlighted my brow bone. And the inner corners. I didn't go too crazy because this is already a very vibrant look. And yeah, that is the finished look. So that is the Rainbow Pride, whatever you want to call it, eye look that I decided to do. I will link the picture that I originally got inspired to do this look on down below, and I will link my Instagram down below where this picture is, so you guys can see it and you guys have references if you want to use my picture as your reference. That would be amazing. If you guys like this video, please make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and give it a thumbs up. I had a lot of fun creating this look on my face, and like, I'm obviously not the first person that's ever done this, but this is the second time now that I've personally done it on my own face, and I think it turned out amazing both times. So here's what it looks like. So yeah, on my camera I'm pretty sure like Some parts need to be blended a little bit more, but it's already almost midnight, so I think I'm done blending my eyes. So yeah, just take your time, have fun. You need to pick up this palette. This is the best palette I've ever purchased, hands down. It's so pigmented. I wish the orange was a little bit more pigmented, so like if you have a different palette with a really vibrant orange, then I would suggest using that one. But everything else is really pigmented, really pretty. It's really fun to do. You can make it as blown out as you want. You can make it as clean as you want. You can make it whatever. Just have fun with it. Do not let any restrictions hold you back. Just take it and go with it. But yeah, thank you again for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye!